I want to talk about how to fully surrender to God, or at least get into that process. One I feel is important is to understand the gospel. A lot could be said about the gospel, and I just want to say that the gospel is that we are more wretched and blind and miserable than we would ever dare think, but we are also more loved and cherished than we ever dared hoped. I think we need to really understand that truth should melt in our hearts. We need to understand God's goodness. God is good to us, and if we understand that, it's easier to fully surrender to someone who knows what is best for us and what is good for us. I think we shouldn't get into competition with other people. It's easy to think about what other people have and wish we had the same thing, but should realize that we're not going to get everything other people have, and what God's given us is for our good, and He knows what is. We just have to trust in that. Also, we need to realize we don't have all the answers. Like some things happen to our lives that we have no categories for, but we just need to trust that God is good and He has all the answers. And if we understand the other things I talked about, like the gospel and God's goodness to us, then it's easier to surrender. It's like easier to surrender to a loving parent than an abusive parent. And God is the ultimate loving parent, loving father.